tricky wicket throughout, and I guess different phases of pressure for both teams throughout the game. So, yeah, I was pretty calm. I think Paddy was pretty calm as well, and whilst it was pretty close, we had plenty of time. So, nice to squeeze past and make to a final.
And on a personal front with the ball, how pleasing is it, sort of gratifying to play like that at such a big game, given the tournament you've had?
Yeah, that's I guess probably not been the tournament that I would like from the get-go, but nice to step up in a big game. And I think our power play was probably what got us on our way, and there were other key moments through the day with bat and ball, but to start the game like that with Joshy and I, power play wickets have probably been not our strong suit through the tournament, so it was nice to have a power play of 2 for 18 or something like that. So the way Josh bowled throughout to finish 2 for 12 was incredible, and then Trav with bat and ball, and I think a lot of guys in the field as well. The way Davey stepped up in the field and led by example. You could probably name everyone at different circumstances through the day to really step up in a big game.
Speaking of power plays, I mean, just the innings that Travis Head played in the context of the game and how difficult it got for batting, and that is the role why Ian has backed him despite the injury and everything else.
Yeah, I think the way not only Trav but also Davey, they certainly put the pressure straight on South Africa there in the first 10 overs, and we've seen throughout the tournament how tough the first 10 overs can be at certain times of the day, with the 2 out and the hard new balls. So when you're willing to take the game on like that, and sometimes you take a little bit of luck with you, but the guys were fantastic in that opening partnership, and then Trav carried through a bit longer, and he was probably looking a bit ominous there not to go further, for closer to 100. So yeah, certainly took some pressure off early with the way that the guys started, and obviously much needed with how we saw the back end of the game, and giving ourselves a bit of extra time not to have to go so hard at the end.
Yeah, hi Mitch. Congratulations for reaching the final. So you will be playing against India in Ahmedabad in front of 130,000 crowd. So you have seen that Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill is having a great time while opening. So how much are you looking forward to tackle the Indian openers with your new ball?
That's why we play the game. We want to take on the best. They've been the best in the tournament so far, and we both find ourselves in a final. So that's what World Cups are about. You want to take on the best throughout, and we certainly come up against a team that have obviously led from the front through the tournament, and they're undefeated. So we played them in the first game of the tournament. Now we get to take them on in the last. So yeah, what a place to be at the end of a World Cup.
Mitch, are you a bit surprised, given there's been so many runs scored in this tournament? You only had to look at last night when there was more than 700 runs scored in the Mumbai final, that you ended up on a pitch that really didn't showcase the one-day game as it could have been showcased in the major world cricket event?
Yeah, I'm certainly not going to say I'm one to read pitches and know what they do. I mean, training here the last few days, the practice wickets certainly turned a lot. From all reports, I think that's the wicket we played on has been used a few times, so no surprise that it did turn. Probably a little surprising that it did seam around a little bit, whilst, as I said before, it was pretty inconsistent pace-wise. I think average first inning scores here have been sort of around the 300 mark or a little bit higher. So, yeah, a little bit surprising, but sometimes it's nice to see ball dominate that sometimes.
Mitch, the last time India played Australia in a World Cup final was back in 2003. You were a sprightly 13-year-old boy at the time. Happy memories from that match for you, given what happened in the final?
Apart from Australia winning, I don't know what happened in that game. So,
big party afterwards, no?
2013. Oh, sorry, 2003. No, probably asleep. But I can't remember what I did 2 weeks ago.
So another one there tomorrow, or this gentleman down the front, if you could pass the microphone down, please. That looks like all we've got.
Congratulations on making the final. What do you think will matter the most in the final of a World Cup? I mean, is it going to be handling of the pressure, or will it be or exclusively or largely the skill of the players involved?
You could probably say both. It's a big occasion. It's a World Cup final. Certainly, guys in both change rooms have been there before at different formats. I mean, both teams played each other in the Test final earlier in the year. So I don't think either change room is new to big occasions. It's certainly going to be a big occasion in a World Cup final in India. It's going to be loud. There's going to be a lot of passion there. It's going to be a fantastic occasion, and no doubt there's going to be different amounts of pressure at different times on both teams. And I think it's just going to be a great spectacle of cricket, and certainly everyone in our change room are looking forward to the occasion.